Hey, what's up? We're here at Huggy B's studio in... Actually, I can't dox him. We're here to talk about... In my hands in frame. Put the Bodies logo right here. We're here to talk about this. And how we did it.
This is my next character development.
I drink alcohol.
Dude, I drink alcohol.
Thornhill's changed me, dude.
Yeah.
Wins one
film this. Alright, pre-Thornhill, I made records and I look like this. Post-Thornhill. These are called the Thorny 11s, bro. Why do I actually fuck with that? That's actually... Shit, man.
They look good.
No, they look good.
Anyway, thanks.
I didn't do it again, fucking black hole.
3, 2, 1. Awesome. Alright, we're ready to go.
Wow, that's good. There's some noise complaints up, man. I moved to Richmond, man.
Shit, dude.
Is this how we started?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've done the intro. We're just gonna start from the start of the album.
It starts with formalities.
It's a real pleasure to be here with you, Sammy Hoggy B. Thank you for having us at your humble abode, mate. Thank you for this, for the OG swag upon arrival. Really big fans of you guys.
You took the beach towel as well.
I took anything I could, man.
Hell yeah.
It's really awesome to just be in a room with the band that started it all for us, man.
Heroes.
Yeah, just heroes, man. Why don't you play Black Label anymore, man?
Anyway, so the first song of Bodies, fucking good record. What's annoying is the master session isn't even in order, so we're gonna be going.
Hey, well, that's a good little tidbit for you mixing guys at home.
Are you recording screen recording, by the way?
Yeah.
Sick. Awesome.
Shout out John, man.
Hey, shout out John, man. Hey, another guy involved in the Bodies process. Hey?
The Bodies program.
Yeah, sure. You're wearing his crew shirt too.
That is a fact.
That is funny.
Sorry.
Hey,
We'll have to
Cannon's
meet later. Shit, I should have come specifically for this.
This is off to a horrendous start.
this is exactly how we needed it. So I'm assuming we're just gonna pause whenever somebody has something to say about something, right?
About the record.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
So we'll pause every song for Candy, huh?
Yeah. Alright, I mean,
Start us off, Sammy B.
Dazel, huh? I mean,
Not much to say.
are we listening to the full songs?
Big crank it.
Cuts out.
It's like a good thing, man. Horrendous.
Oh, now we're in time.
Is it funny that there's 16 vocal layers because I sang with different groups?
Including me.
Yeah, good. Yeah, true.
This is my favorite part. Can we pause?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Alright, what is it? 4 a.m.?
Yeah, 3 or 4 a.m.
It's 3 or 4 a.m. We are...
Made us asleep and snoring.
We're at Mater's house, important to note.
Yeah.
Mater's house, 4 a.m. Full cook mode, first week of pre-pro at Mater's house. And we're writing this, and I think I copied the bar, like the same guitar riff one bar too early and it inverted it, and we were like, hang on a minute, this is actually kind of sick. I was like, why don't we just play the same riff but on the offbeat and keep the drums the same?
And then just start it all again.
And start it all again, and that's this section.
I think it took us, because of how late it was, I think it took us ages to be like, hang on.
Yeah,
like,
it's like, what's
how,
going on here?
Yeah, how do we, what?
I remember Tony and I looking at each other being like, oh, dude, yes! It's like 4 in the morning and everyone's asleep. We're just like listening to it at like tiny volume as well.
I swear Mater had like the pizza box on him and he was asleep.
We had the house to ourselves.
Yeah, they were
no, because then by this point Mater woke up at like 4 a.m. because he like heard the hype in the room.
Yeah.
And then we could crank it.
We were so G'd up.
Yeah.
Like, that's fat. Yeah.
Have you got that?
Oh, was that the all-nighter where we
Yeah.
slept there?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we were convincing all of us to sleep there. Like, come on, guys, let's all have a sleepover.
Go to Sam's, dude, come on.
Have you got that solo of you doing the and I use it?
Oh,
Oh,
The
yeah,
fucking mic at like 2
Don't
a.m.
use it.
I don't know where that's going.
Well, I mean-
with the delay throw, bro.
That might be in the demo section.
no,
I'll have to pull that up later.
No, that was definitely...
It's the one into the like re-intro.
Don't know. I think it might be in the demo
The one
section.
into the like just after the chorus.
Oh, after the chorus?
So like into the re-intro, not the
After the first chorus, yeah.
yeah.
Have a look. Okay. This is embarrassing.
Nah, you sound fat.
This is from the demo vocal.
They're all demo vocals.
So I think that throw is me. Ooze it.
I also say second and not 7 at all. I don't think I say the right lyrics in any song.
Anti-user.
Fuck yeah.
Hey,
This
there's
is you and your fucking backward friend at like 2 a.m.
We'll pop this up on the screen. That was an era where we were at computer desk and we would all take turns of putting on a blue backwards Fred Durst cap.
yeah, actually. I'll give you the photo, so.
Yeah. I've got a good photo of you wearing it too.
I have a good photo
At the
of
same
everybody
time.
in it.
At the same time. Actually, yeah, pop up a quick. There's a photo with everyone, including Cage. Cage has got one too. Alright, shit.
Pretty sure Maple had it as well.
I think so. There is a photo of that. Keep going, I guess. I do love this. 7.
Hey, remember the salsa beat? The salsa thing?
Yeah. Oh, I was fighting hard.
Yeah.
I was fighting very hard at the start to have like a salsa beat at the start of the song. It was like it was the beat and claps, right?
Yeah,
But
I
we kept
think so.
just the claps.
That was when the song was totally different.
No,
Oh, no,
it's just
Revolver.
Revolver.
Oh my bad. I thought you meant the start of this one.
I
this
said a
was-
revolver.
That was a completely different song.
Yeah.
It was written as like a different song.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if we can show that.
No.
That is. I think you guys might not want to show that one.
I still fuck with that old chorus. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
No.
I remember being so pissed off. You're like, yeah, we're changing this whole song. We're like, what?
Yeah, but then I came here, did vocal tracking, and showed you all the harmonies, and you were like, yeah, true.
Yeah, true.
How'd it go? What was this again? The salsa thing?
Oh.
So, and I have that all in.
Yeah, that was tough.
That was cool.
It was tough. It was cool. wanted this off the record so bad.
Yeah.
I wanted this off the record so
Oh yeah. I remember you hated this like at first, which you do with everything. Talk about this part.
Yeah, too.
The whole recording actually stops when it gets to this part because Jacob on his own computer took the fucking MP3 of the tracking bounce and was like, I'm gonna do some like cool stuff to it, and obviously we couldn't replicate it. So when it gets to this part of the song, you're listening to an MP3 that's being distorted through Jacob's computer. This part here.
I was going through a big phase of just like fucking with shit for no reason. Because I did it for Nerve too, which we'll, I guess we could talk about, but it turned out to be a North Lane breakdown already. So
Can you explain that a bit more? Like, so what's going on in that?
So I think we were having a big struggle with this song, because Sammy was like, this is a good song, you have to do it, and me and Tones were like, well, I think that's why we don't want to do it. We hate it. It just feels a bit too metalcore, and I think we had this push and pull in the song for ages, and like I was grinding it at home, and I just like, I think I kind of got to a point where just having that audio file that I can't change when I want to have other ideas wasn't like doing it for me. So I was getting in and just like chopping things up, but because I only had the MP3 of like the instrumentals, there's only like so much I could do. So I was like going in and chopping and redoing stuff and trying to sample stuff, and I think I tried to make like a different chorus too, but that was as arse as everything else.
Like 5 or 6 different chords.
Yeah, and I
like
think
70 different chord progressions
yeah,
and stuff.
I did a couple of synths in the soft part as well,
Yeah.
because I was just trying to like come up with a different like feeling that I was going for with the vocals. Because I think this is probably the first album or time we've ever really collaborated, I would say.
Yeah.
At least for me, instrumentally.
Yeah.
So that's what that is.
Yeah.
I'd say like because this version of this song kind of came together in like the last couple of days of tracking and like drum tracking and stuff. Like it didn't have that whole like drum machine intro and like all the synths and everything. It was a very different song initially. So I think that like hearing the songs and hearing a lot of the parts in like a different light, like with all those extra sorts of bits of production and stuff, I think showed it to you in a different light.
Yeah.
Which made you sort of think of those like those warpy effects and shit. Because that was so far away from like the original version when we did it.
Yeah.
The original version, even just like the fabric of the song, feels so different to how it actually turned out.
Yeah.
Even though like 80% of the song itself, like the guitars and the vocals and stuff, pretty much stayed the same.
That's crazy.
It's just in like a very different light.
Almost went from it turned dark. You turned it dark. I think it had more of a like. Yeah, it felt
So
very.
I thought the first chorus was darker than this one.
True.
I don't know. I think
We've always this has always
I
been
don't
a
know
thing.
about all that.
I do agree. No, if I can recall what it was.
I can't even recall. What it was, actually.
Because it starts on the open. Because it's like you have the whole song's the like open chromatic part, and then it gets to the pre-chorus, and that's when you hear
I'd love to know.
like the melody for the first time.
I'd love to know what demos I even have from all of this.
That would be a trip to hear that.
Yeah.
I remember this being easily the worst lyrical experience I've had in a long time. Because I had to go through and rewrite every single line and then come here to vocal track everything.
Yeah.
Because I think we tracked a couple of things that just stayed the same from Maida's house.
Yeah. I mean, plus the key to Tony's writing is changing everything every time. There's anything that's good, it will be changed, but then it works out for the best. Every time.
Every time.
Shit, mate.
Should we keep this baby rolling? Oh, we got demo.
I'm trying
man.
demo rat.
Sometimes don't let me cook.
Let him cook.
Let him cook or he's cooked.
We need the photo of the box.
Oh.
No, we don't.
Nah, the box is somewhere.
Yeah. I know where the box is, but
Is it at the Raj?
yeah, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be displayed on video.
Is it Fat 145?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
no way!
Gas.
I still think this is sick.
Maybe we should
Fucking pierce the veil. Hey, keep that folder there, and we'll reference it as we find other.
Go to the pre-chorus into the chorus if you can.
I reckon it'll be too fat, 145. Or is this when we changed it? Oh my
No, this is it. This is the one.
Oh my god. Oh, this was also tough.
This is when we started going a bit darker. Instead of more like.
This part actually gives me the hits. I don't remember this.
I like this. Oh,
The vocal.
the vocal.
Same lyrics.
I guess.
That was sick.
Had some vibe to it, that's for sure.
Maybe we should do that other intro for the headline. The Salsary one. What was that first fat one?
The first fat one was this. The quicker fade up, I think. That's so funny. It's funny to hear that back. It's like I've skipped the breakdown.
You don't miss much.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I always liked this part. I remember very early on, I think you had this vocal figured out. Like,
I had this whole section.
this whole section was like, from day one
Yeah.
that I heard the song, you had this, and I always loved when we got to this part in the session. And I was like, yes, I love this part.
I reckon they all feel shit. I think this song deserves that like feeling rather than the darker feeling. We did it.
Can we talk about how many times we changed the tempo of this? The slowdown?
All that we got you to extend it and mix revisions.
I remember like we fucked with this so many times. I was like, alright, let's do it double this length. Alright, export the master. It's like perfect. Can you actually cut that a little bit? Alright, export the new master. One more time, it's too long. It's like, fuck, what is the right tempo?
That's honestly some Thornhill bullshit right there.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's an interesting note. It drops 50 BPM. So we had to find a smooth way to be like, how can we naturally
because we sung it that way too. Hey?
Yeah, just went straight in, 150, and then it goes down to 106 for the entire end section. If it wants to play. I think now's the appropriate time to talk about the Chaos Ping, which was like every time there was a ridiculous snare moment, we wanted to find a way to make it sound drastic, but like during demo phase, we were cranking the worst
and we
sound
were crying
and laughing so hard. So anytime there's a hard snare, if I turn it up, essentially we're just playing this. So if we crank that up way louder than it should go. And we would literally do that for hours. Just cranking that up as loud as possible. That sounds so bad.
Dude, that and the impacts, like the bass drum impacts.
That was our favourite thing, was to be like, how loud can we turn up sub drops and crush the whole mix? Oh, no, if I can do it here, just fuck it up.
Oh man, how are we allowed to like do
I remember
shit?
like around like the heroin era, we were pretty against like over the top production because we were going through this phase of like we wanted to sound more like a natural band, and then we got bored of that and we just slammed this one. There's like every bar almost there's some sort of like fucking bass drop.
There's bass drops at every 10 seconds of this shit. I can't help it. Like,
Can you hear that one more time, please? That was
Yeah.
fucking great.
bass boosted version of the breakdown.
And then the snare. Oh,
This is actually brand damaging. What we're doing right now. Anyway, I always thought this part was cool when it was done.
Like samba thing at the end.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we could do that live. Cool. Actually,
I've got no clue what song's next.
Only of you.
Silver.
nah, in the actual session.
In the session is my favorite. This one's called Big Sexy.
Oh, Big Sexy.
Big
yeah.
Big Sexy. Big Sexy. That's my claim to fame, is that I was the one that wanted this to happen.
I
This
mean,
song.
we've been wanting it to happen.
They wanted it to happen
4
for
or
a
5
long
years.
time. So you give the backstory first of how this exists in the first place.
The chorus was
Original
Valentine. Valentine from Heroin was originally like a full band song, not like the lo-fi thing that it ended up being. But the original chorus for that band version was always like really sick. Like we always came back to that demo for that reason. And then I think we just ripped that vocal and put some like different chords under it just to like fuck around one day. We're like, this is cool, but we've got nothing else to like go with it, so it just stayed as like this synthy chorus in the session for probably a couple of weeks, to be honest.
For weeks, we made essentially a Justin Timberlake version.
Yeah.
That's essentially what happened. It was like,
True.
you showed me that chorus,
Yeah.
and I was like, what do you mean this hasn't been used yet?
Yeah, you were pissed.
I was so angry. I was like,
yeah.
this is such a good chorus. Like, how have you not used this? And so, yeah, we just stripped it back. We made a version in a demo session, which was your vocals, plus, like, your strings and, like, Logic prod from an earlier demo. And then we just put a bit of extra stuff on it, just kept it in there as, like, a Timberlake-sounding version. And then eventually it became the beast it was. Because we were trying to work out how we could still make it heavy.
Yeah, because it was a vicious demo.
The
batch.
yeah, the like post-chorus synth part.
Post-chorus synth, but then even like
And the verse vocals too.
yeah, and like even
Oh really? I didn't know.
even with the chorus of like how do we make that chorus feel right, but still be heavy?
Yeah, what were we talking about? Because I remember you and me were like, we just need.
I said let it rock. So obviously it's no surprise we all love crosses.
Yeah, it was crosses.
But it was
that's
crosses.
what
It was like they just have a few awesome songs that have just ring out chords. So
It's
we're
like a
all
heavy feeling, but it's not heavy.
but it's not heavy. And so I was like, let's ring it out. So we'll put some rung out chords underneath it, let the vocals shine, and it'll still feel like there it is. And that's kind of like what we did in the end.
Yeah. I think that like it's a super basic riff, but I remember that even like came together in the last couple of days of tracking as well. Like
You pulled some shit out of your ass.
that was just like convenient though that like something came up in like a similar tempo, because then I remember we slightly warped the chorus and we were like, oh my god,
It works. It works. Finally, the jigsaw.
Yeah. Alright, we should probably play this one from the top.
Oh, and your claim to fame, dude. The.
Can I claim that?
Yeah, you can claim
I get
that.
to claim that.
You
That
get to
was
claim
every time that chorus would hit, I just heard that in my head every time. Like, please do this. I remember you just recorded that straight away.
A lot of the vocals were just out loud with a click.
I don't know if I can hold
Oh, I thought I got sounds. That's for that. Remember how long it took us to record the vocals?
Worth it. Worth it. What we got there? We don't even say much, we're just listening to a good song right now.
I didn't expect it to be such a good live song. Because the first time we played it, we were like, this sucks. But it's
It's
taken.
slow, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If we played slightly faster live, which feels better. So they're pretty well spent too.
It's also part of other account. It's just a one take.
I think it's a good song to show off, like, how creative a lot of the BV stuff is that you did at home.
Yeah.
So it's like, we did a lot of, all the main vocals you hear, like, we re-recorded, obviously, for the most part, here through a nice chain, made it sound as, like, legit as possible. But so much of the nice, like, ear candy is shit that you were just sitting at home going, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. And then we're like, we gotta bounce me that stem. We need that.
Yeah. And I'm such a novice at that stuff that I bounced it like that anyway by accident. And didn't know that I had to turn off effects.
Oh.
And it's so baked into all audio tracks.
Just a toll for the truth. I flex your touch. Why do you give me this cause? You won't understand.
Very fucking cool.
A lot going on.
Yeah. I do love these. Every time you get to the chorus, and we printed these from the demo session.
Yeah.
So I don't even have like plugins on this. It's just whatever we did in the demo, we kept this for the chorus. The main chorus vocal and the R's as well. So you can literally still hear the click and the music because
we're in Mater's lounge room and you threw the mic and you're like, we just need to play.
we need to track something.
And I was sitting like this. Yeah, I'm looking at you and you're just like, yeah. And we're like, all right. Got the click out loud, got all the song out loud.
I just didn't even clean it up.
Who gives a shit, bro?
And then we kept it. This is my favorite part. I love when I heard you do this.
Same thing with that.
It's almost like a tape noise to it or something.
Probably Mater's blinds.
We'll get into that later. There you go.
A raw dogging at its finest.
It works.
So we know how.
It works. And I really like some of the production stuff here in this section.
Yeah, agreed. It's a nice feel.
I love it.
It's just like a shame that it's only in this section because it's so cool.
I love that. I love the chord change from good song.
Probably one of the hardest to write. but at the same time, it came about in like 2 days. So
It was
weird.
one of those ones where it's like it was hard to get there, but once we got there, it all came together pretty quickly. I think once like the vision is clear, it's like the writing kind of like does itself to a certain extent.
Didn't think it'd be a single though.
And I think, fun fact, I think the ending of the song is actually the only synth layers that we had in the demo session under the vocal. So
Sure.
there's-
Yeah, was that like a synth bass or something?
yeah, so the end of the song is what the initial idea was. It was just that
Oh.
chorus vocal over this. And it was just, that's all it was. And then, yeah, the sub bass. Fun fact, I guess.
Wow. Hey,
Um,
let's get to the most fucking frustrating song of
Oh
all
my
time.
God.
My God.
What's going on?
well,
This song is where the wheels fell off.
there's 2 versions of this song in my session. You've got test 2 BPM slower,
Okay.
and then old version too fast, which was telling me my note to not use that. So, do you want to tell people what happened in the first place? For starters, there's a tempo change every time there's a new section in this song. So, 218,
Yeah, that's not
215,
bad.
218, 215, 218, 213 for the entire song.
Maybe this is an example of Tony overcooked.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I think so.
Tony cooks.
Tony cooked.
Tony can overcook. Tony's been known to
This was the
keep it on
one.
the stove a bit
This
too
was the
long.
one. The one overcook, I think. Isn't it?
Yeah. No, I agree.
I think the first version of this song was, I want to say it was like
Better than this.
no, the first like track
version
of
of
this,
it.
yeah, was
I have a version here that says 209, which is 10 BPM.
Test was the
that's
go.
yeah no that's why though. I think that's what started this whole dilemma. Was like when we first tracked it, it was like 209 and it felt like so slow because I remember we did that first writing block and then we went on tour to I don't know that Northland tour in the States or something. So we had like 6 weeks to like listen to everything.
Yeah.
And we all felt that was like so fucking slow for that like sort of beat, like that sort of tempo.
So what'd you do? Add 20 BPM to it?
Yeah, we juiced it a little bit when we got back. It was like 209, and then we took it to like 211 or 212 or something, and then it was like okay, and then Maida had already flown to Sydney to start doing drum tracking. And so we were still like finishing shit as drum tracking was booked, and Maida was tracking like the first few songs that were done while we were finishing the back end of the album that wasn't done. And you'd done vocals for it at like 211, 212 or something. And we were like, yeah, it's sort of alright. And then like, as we were like rapidly finishing everything, I was like sending my demos to Maida to learn in the fucking hotel in Sydney to then go play them. Him and I were just like, it still feels fucking slow, like, maybe I can change this part a little bit, and it's just me and him at like 1 a.m. like messaging each other being like, oh, does like 214 feel good? And then I sent that to him and he's like, yeah, cool, feels pretty good to me. And then the next day he went to track vocals for it because like we got it exported the what Maida had played, and none of his vocals fit over it because I forgot to like message him and be like, hey, does this feel good for you?
Oh, it was fucked.
He's like, okay, your job's done. Me and Maida gotta feel out like the tempo, and then it all turned to shit.
Yeah, because then I got here with you and we were like,
It's so
are you
fast.
fucking kidding me?
That was a bad day.
That was a bad day.
There was some messages going around like, we have fucked this.
Yeah.
We were not happy about that.
Yeah.
Especially because like it was one of those things where like it might have felt okay to Maida and I at like 1 a.m. that night, and then you wake up the next morning and you listen to it again and you're like, fuck, it's too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like, so this entire song is warped.
Yeah.
So the drums,
The whole thing's
the
warped, like,
whole thing
2
is warped.
BPM.
Drums.
Is in the final, the one that spat out.
The
drum edit.
final drum edit is warped. The guitars are warped because we had tracked guitars already. So,
Yeah, because we warped it
and
to
then
fit
track
vocals, I'm
vocals.
pretty
So
sure.
vocals are the only thing that's not warped about this entire song.
No, I reckon they are too, because we just did mains, like tops.
Oh no, they are too, because then after tracking we still had to slow it down one more time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Anyway, this one's called Only Heavy. Holy shit.
I hate this song so much. The chorus was a demo straight after the Dark Book. So it's very, very, very
We have this pretty early on, like, it's almost complete.
This was a demo straight off the Garage.
yeah, Test was after the Dark Book, Garage was after.
That's funny though.
Yeah, right? So the kids. These are different kids. Oh, he doesn't know. Nah, this is MIDI drums, bro.
Nah, that's it.
Guys, I'm listening to a lot.
It is. I always love that vocal. Wherever that is.
Oh.
Chorus BVs.
Yeah, dude. The second one.
This is probably me at home. Yeah. It's just me compiling all these different harmonies.
Might have even been here as well.
I can never. That's so classic.
They just set up the wrong word. Like,
All I do is sing the wrong words.
Notice that in the section, the delay throw channel is called Chino.
I mean, yeah, checks out.
Delay throw Chino.
Checks out. It's an influence.
This was probably the first song on the record we had to approach differently guitar-wise as well, because we had to really do like, it's the main song with different guitar sounds. In regards to like
true.
the verses are doing
No riffs.
different stuff to the riffs, so it's like.
Yeah, they're like.
how do you mean?
So, I think at all times, you've got the main guitars playing, just the main. And we go to this more jangly tone. Sort of 12-string feeling like octavey. Just for a bit different.
So you were saying it was different to the rest of the record.
Yeah, I think that's the only.
Got that like high octave and that like paranoid android.
Yeah, there's like a radio. We're like, let's try and get some Radiohead vibes, I think, on the guitar tone for that one. Actually, and we had that in the demo sessions too. That's kind of where it was like,
Yeah.
we were pitching that up and just trying different stuff on that.
I use that live too. I blend like an octave around.
Sick. I think it sounds cool because it
Yeah,
makes it
it's
feel
nice.
a bit thicker.
Sicker, but also like I think it because it's so much higher than the rest of it. It like adds that some contrast between like the like down tune.
I love that. I've always really liked when you showed me this sort of bridge section. I really enjoyed this.
That's that part. That's the paranoid android. Fucking that lead.
That's it.
That's
That's it.
it.
Unfortunately.
It's just like all these elements were so cool, but it came out so like happy, which is a bit of an L. Because Test had that darkness to it, and Garage had that like grunginess to it, but this just came out very like
Girly pop.
yeah, a bit too girly pop. But hey, it's for the girlies. So.
It is for the girlies, and that was always the intention.
This is also
Was it
true.
not?
Shout out, Maz. I can't remember a crowd sound.
And we wanted this to feel pretty distant, this part,
Oh yeah, and then we sucked it.
and suck it back out.
First Thornhill free chorus song.
You can't get none of that on Spotify. I've never heard a crowd in my life. This is
Really?
yeah.
Thank you. Why am I mix engineer, bro?
I wonder what that sounds like with just the vocals. Whoa.
Whoa. I go earlier. That initial harmony is sick. The high one.
Say again.
That initial harmony is like the really high one is sick. The start of the chorus.
I love the change. The change.
Yeah,
is-
the change is dope.
I think that that's an important thing to note. Is that I think, which I love about your songwriting, is rather than just play the same chorus again, same chords, you find a way to change it at least one more time, just to add a little bit of difference, something else. So this end section of just the final repeat of the chorus is different, just for that nice final result, bit of movement. How many times did you want to change a note to a note that I didn't like?
I do it live sometimes.
Jacob wanted the song to end vocally on a note that just did not sit with me.
Yeah, I wanted it to feel open-ended.
I couldn't do it. I think I still have there's something somewhere.
I actually can't remember what it was.
I think I've got it somewhere. I gotta find where it is. Because I've pitched it so many different times. So that's what it ended up being, but it says it was pitched up to. So this is what you actually sang, and I think I was like, "Fuck you."
There was one that was.
That's tough.
I still don't mind that. There was one that was like really major sounding and it was fucked.
No, that was us being stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we left it at the up 2 version.
I hear it. I just hear it every time. Maybe it should have been like a layer at the bottom. That's like a little clash. Just
Probably
like
would have worked. That would have worked.
everything in hindsight, they say.
I really hope the everything's working, by the way. It's like, if we just get to the end of this and the fucking audio is not working, like...
Hey, it was a good run.
It was a good run.
We got the audio through the fucking speed. It's fine.
Sure, like, we're pretty close. Alright, what's next after that?
Interlude in tongues.
Shit, man. Oh, this says, it says diamonds at the top. Should I change that, or do we not give a fuck about random song titles?
Yeah.
Just don't allude to what it might mean. Don't put it anywhere near no delay throw channel.
Cut the audio right now.
Quick!
I don't think we need to do this up.
Yeah. It's cool though.
It is cool though.
It's cool.
I think we always liked the fact that it was like a breathing moment. We always said that. And it's like, we're just hearing so much like
Go, go, go.
go, go, go riffage. It was like every time this came in, it was like, I want to listen to
reset.
it.
Felt like needed.
I wanna
It's like a
listen.
palate cleanse.
I do wish, in hindsight, I wish this was the end of Only Ever You, and it wasn't its own track.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Fair.
And Mercy was at the end. That would have been an album.
Yeah.
And Only Ever You was better. And Revolver was
So how does it not? But you just like you go straight from Only Ever You into this.
Yeah, then it's its own like track.
Yeah.
I would have preferred this to be like a big kind of just like artsy outro to Only Ever You instead.
At the same time though, tough time. Remember when we came up with that at golf?
Yeah.
We're at Ringwood at the cafe and we're trying to think of names.
And is it because like that's what your ball does when it goes to the air?
The conditions on the course were in fact falling into the wind. Yeah. Not a fall right. Sure. You finish that. Okay. Cool. There you go, on solo it.
We can't skip this part. You talk about this while I load up the demo file where it has the raw audio.
The raw audio.
The raw audio.
I think this was the morning after we pulled that diesel all-nighter.
Mhm.
So we stayed that night.
We were in the creative flow still.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went upstairs to start tracking vocals
No, I was here
for
for this.
diesel. No, you were when we started tracking this that morning.
Oh, maybe.
Because we went out for breakfast.
Yes.
Came
I
back,
didn't come
you
to
did diesel
breakfast.
vocals.
Yeah.
And then me and Sammy started doing this.
Yes.
And they song came together like really quickly.
fast.
Like we were kind of dialed in that morning.
Yeah.
The riff was just like an old scratch idea, but then like everything else kind of came together on the spot that morning. And there wasn't any like synth or sample at the start. It was just like the kind of naked riff and drums by itself. And then we were at Mater's house again, and he has these like electronic like blinds at the front of his house, like shutters, where you just like flick a switch and they just kind of roll. And we were listening back to this, and he was like turning the vibe on and closed the blinds, and the like note or like the frequency of those shutters going down was basically in key with the song. And all of us, except Mater, the fucking drummer, looked at each other being like, oh my god, it's Inky! And he's just like on his phone pressing it.
About to make barndies.
Yeah.
Making the log pot.
And then I think we recorded it on Sammy's iPhone.
No, we recorded it on my mic.
On your
Like,
mic?
Yeah. we full had the straw at the window, didn't we?
Oh
I
yeah,
swear to
so
God.
we got Maynard to hold the 7B up to the blind at the window, and so this is the raw audio of it. Oops, excuse me. Just
You wanna hold it? I'll tell you when to,
this is us talking about it.
Do you wanna hold it? I'll tell you when to, look easy. How close? I'm gonna hold it right up, actually. Ready? Go for it. Fuck you, bitch.
Anyway, that's the raw audio of that, and so this sound essentially.
Play through one more time again. The whole way.
How close?
It is long. And we turn that into this. The whole
Nice.
song. And that just seemed to be the missing piece in putting like a texture over the top of this riff, I guess. So that's the
Yeah.
whole sound. I remember us doing that chorus harmony at Vegas, and we were like, whoa, what the hell?
That was the hardest chorus I've ever write. No, well, yeah, I was in a mood already.
Fun fact for everyone, this is the only spot on the entire album that has a quad track guitar. The whole album, even though the guitar tone is monstrous, is just two guitars, one left, one right, for the whole record. This spot is the only time we felt we could be a little silly.
Oh, the Thor lamp.
Yeah, so we got. That's the only quad. So for some reason, in that section combined.
Remember you hated this? You hated this with this case. Yeah, this is the same thing. This is the same chorus, different chords, and you're like, fuck! Just do it the same!
Anyway, man. Fuck, dude.
Forgot about that.
Hey, man, we learn. We learn, and I learned that. I learned some different styles. It was so pumped, that was the last bit.
Yeah, but I was like, do it the whole time. It was
Shit, man.
I think that's probably one of my favorite heavy songs we've written, probably.
Yeah.
I don't like playing it live.
I like playing it live.
It's a hard one for me. I think. It's very like, you
Yeah.
have to nail those like weird chorus notes, but then you have to go in from screaming to singing, and it's very like,
You got a bit going on.
too much going on. But I love going, I won't give it to them, I won't give it to them. Shouldn't have thrown my sunnies into the pit.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Is that just like a rush? Like you like just gotta be excited?
Yeah, it was at the fucking Valve headline at Forum. I got in the crowd, I was like, yeah!
They're the blue ones?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Nah, it's alright, I got him at fucking the middle of Eastland.
I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this and film that stall.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go? Because I actually want to go get him again.
What time's this?
No?
No. Under the
I think
night.
it's Nerf and Obsession.
Under the night. Surely.
Is that second last?
Fucking track
You
list.
guys know the track
Oh,
list?
Crush.
Oh,
It is
Crush?
Crush?
Hang
I
on.
didn't even have that in the session because I didn't
That's right,
touch that
it's-
one.
I have it in my section.
Yeah, it's Nerf, fuck you.
Is it?
Hey.
Wow.
Nerf, Obsession, Crush, Under the Night.
Oh, true. I'm thinking of the live set list.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Alright, let me open up the Nerve mix. This will take a second.
Hey, can you talk about why in the set list only 3 songs, like 3 songs are capitalized? Everything else is titled. Oh no, actually, can you explain like what that is? Like why the names are all
There's
fucking.
actually some hidden lore.
Yeah, some hidden
I don't know
lore.
if we should talk about.
Do you know Five Nights at Freddy's? You ever heard of Freddy Fazbear?
Nah, man.
No, there's no law at all. I just did it depending on vibe.
Awesome.
It's all feel, man.
It's good. So I'm just trying to get content out of this thing. See if I can fucking squeeze this lemon.
You should do a Freddy Fazbear jump scare.
I'm just thinking about how long I can hold it. I'll jump it in like 10 minutes later.
Way later.
Dude, anytime I talk, can you also put that "fah" sound?
Dude, me and Adam were driving home from the beach and we just were like looking up the lore behind that meme specifically.
I know nothing about it, but it's
Yeah,
my
that's so
favorite
funny.
sound.
Yeah.
You just walk around and you just
We should put on the next record as like a snare delay or something.
That's the next fucking delay throw.
Dude, you should put it in the live track for tongues.
Oh, that'd be so funny. What the
That would actually be amazing.
Next Christmas show.
Oh, just do a headline.
That would be amazing.
That'd be sick. Oh, fucking hell.
Alright, we have to fuck, I really hope this is working. It should be.
I want to stretch really quick. Oh.
This takes fucking forever to do this shit, eh?
What?
We've been filming for like an hour.
After an hour, we're not even halfway through the record.
We're definitely over halfway through the record.
Just.
Yeah.
Just.
Ah, yes. Let me just go.
Ah, the old fucking Harbour's machine, eh?
Yes, sir.
Sheesh.
Is that band that does everything dies?
This is the van that goes fucking.
Oh, true.
That's
Yeah.
that's the
song,
Harbour's
yeah.
machine.
I'm trying
And
to
then
think of a Harvest.
Kati.
Oh, I do remember that.
Shout out.
Shout out, man.
Shout out Harbours.
We
Dude, Harbour's Cherry Reunion.
Shit.
good.
You want some money before Bali, bro?
Yep.
Yup.
Yep. Straight
Trying to buy myself a
Would
Chevy.
it be Harbours Sands Tory?
Don't have to.
Do you want me to just front it?
Yeah, that's what makes it hard. Yeah, that would be like
Actually, I literally could.
the era of like, um, we played in different tunings and shit, and no one else really gave a fuck about that. So everything was always open.
There it is.
What's this?
Harbours.
I should know that was.
Nice.
Yeah. Nah, different shit. They're like at 3 different tunings, but yeah,
Shout out.
It was a different time, man.
different time, man.
People weren't prepped. Alright.
No, fuck, wasn't this just the biggest?
Listen. Just in case I need to re-sing. Sorry. Go for it.
Yeah, wasn't that just the biggest discovery? Nerve,
Yeah.
Travis,
Shout out Travi Patty, dude.
Travi Batty.
Shout out Fortnite, man.
Nerve definitely changed everything. I feel like
Okay.
once Nerve was there, it was like this is the new fabric of like
The band.
the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think this, like the first 2 sections of this came together. I feel like it was the end of that first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was like we'd written first versions of like Revolver, Diesel, Under the Knife, Only Ever You, Tongues. Maybe that was it.
I think that was it.
And then about 3 hours that
Barbecue
didn't make
shakes.
the cut.
Yeah.
Monkeys.
Oh yeah, Monkeys too. Fuck.
What was Monkeys?
Not worth hearing.
Didn't make it. It was.
That's what. Oh.
The game to get it the game.
Yeah.
Hey, that might come back. Maybe
That's
when
a
we turn a
typical
little bit more.
shuffle track that didn't make it.
We got Arctic Monkeys record.
I feel you were finishing vocals on what was gonna be the closer. That
What's that barbecue shows? Till Dark?
Yeah.
yeah, you guys were finishing vocals on that,
Oh.
and then we're like, I need another banger, so I went up to like the vocal booth,
Yeah.
and I was trying to like grind for the day, and I did another song at the start, and you guys were like, yeah, it's okay. And then after lunch I went back, and then had.
I feel like you churned out the bones of it like fast.
I think initially it was just the first 2 sections. I think it was just that the intro, the main riff, and then that like bam bam bam, and that was it for like a month or so.
Yeah.
Because then we went on tour. But I think like why it was called Travis was, I feel like we wanted something else, like another sort of tempo, another groove that it felt like we hadn't scratched on the album so far. So around that sort of like 150, 160 mark, I was trying to think of like what a lot of people feel like moving to, and that was when, what was that song called? Fiend was really popular, and I don't even fucking listen to Travis Scott, not gonna lie. And then I just remember these guys like memeing on it really hard, and so I loaded up some like really shitty like drum loop that was kind of like reminiscent of that like tempo and that beat, and then just did something like dumb and chromatic over it, and that's how it came
And that's
to
your
be.
biggest song today.
I remember writing the
Thanks for coming.
vocal hook, and I was like to Maz, my girlfriend, I was like, is this like am I cooked? Like, am I cooked for this? Am I gonna get cooked for this? And she's like, nah, it's cunt. And I was like, there you go. And it is a very cunt song,
It's
I would say.
Fucking my favourite Thornhill song.
Yeah, it's my favourite Thornhill song. So.
This is the first song to be mixed off the record too. Like once we did this, we're like,
Yeah, it's
alright.
like onto everything.
Well, I had to grind it in a night, remember?
I think it's important that Tony tells everyone where he got this sound from.
Oh, that shamelessly ripped off Sammy.
What is this noise?
I don't know, man. So, I think like months before this, like our writing session when it was just Sammy and I, like shooting through demos to see what we wanted to work on, I always loved I thought it was a synth in the back of Stratosphere Love by OG. And I was like, what do you guys do for that? Because it always reminded me of the start of Morning Bell off Kid A, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's such like a particular like nostalgic song for me, like a nostalgic like sound. And then he told me that Cop like just spat some shit into like a fucked up distorted amp on like Logic or something, and it just sounded like a drone.
Yeah.
And then I just ripped him the fuck off.
Shout out.
So is that actually a sample, or is it
No, so it's me.
just doing the same thing?
It's me just going into like a distorted amp, and then just drowned out.
Down.
It's really important. Yeah.
I
I like an A and B between my song and their song.
I think it's just like one note different. I'm not
What
gonna
the
lie.
fuck? I'll be coming for royalties on that one.
You already are, bro. Where's your
That's
aria,
extra
bro?
point.
What the hell?
Extra point. One extra point. But it's pretty vital though. Like if you take it away, like it's really vital
Yeah.
to like the main riff.
Can you A-B that? Can you play through with and without?
Yeah. So here's with it. If we mute it, it's still got the same fabric, but it's
The
missing
apples.
the apples. Yeah. Hopefully enough people can.
I'm pretty sure through the rest of that song is just me, like all those drones are just me pitching that same sample differently as well.
Yeah.
Like in the
Good night,
breakdown
bro.
in the
I love this one.
So Travis Scott.
I love this. I could just listen to these sort of sounds over and over.
The Judas.
I always love the bass with those chords. Like I feel like you don't hear it that well, but like the do-no-no.
Yeah.
I always love that part.
From here.
Yeah, just like the bass. Sorry, the chorus.
Oh, in the chorus.
Just the bass and the because then you did the octava because it was so high up.
I did do that.
With the if you just play the bass and the synths.
So.
Yeah, if you want to thicken it up because it's so high.
Yeah, so we put an octave on the bass because this was played in.
F.
Like I want to say you use like normal tuning, like you didn't tune very low. It was played up on like a second string.
Yeah, because I think the bass A lot of the bass is like same octave
Same
as
octave.
guitar because it's so low.
Yeah. So same octave as guitar, and then I used an octaver to have the dual sound, which I thought was pretty cool, pretty thick.
Yeah, I filled it out.
Pretty meaty. And then that's automated off and on for every chorus, and then when it goes back to the main thing. Yeah, I remember the first time I heard this vocal, I was like, okay.
I was like, fucking mine, dude.
Doing this section here is where we kind of really worked out how we wanted to process and actually attack the rap vocals for the record.
That was like 10 p.m. residential area.
Yeah, like Noise Complaint was on my was coming.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, it was 10 p.m. We were tracking vocals for this last minute.
I was cooked.
And yeah, we were just trying to work out what the best way to like really, I don't know, solidify this style of you doing rapping that wasn't screaming, and just kind of working out.
Because the screams were inhales.
Yes.
So we were trying to, because I was lazy on this record and I didn't fry. So it was working out when I was going to breathe, when I was going to switch into the inhale at the right time, but when I was going to push on the rap exhale.
Yeah.
It was trial and error, hey?
Yeah.
It was like, what words are dirty, what words are inhale, what words are this and that. That took us fucking ages, hey?
But it was like once we got it,
The rest of the record just like fell into place that way.
The rest of the record came, we knew how
the nerve character.
We knew how we wanted it to sound based on that. So when we got to other songs, we're like, pull up the nerve channel, let's do it this style, let's do it this style.
Yeah.
Which I think was really cool.
Agreed.
I wonder how many people know, because if people watch you live, you change your pedal, about the verbed out breakdown stem. So the guitar is for the breakdown is not meant to just be dry. It's meant to have this little situation going on. Which I think is very cool because it kind of creates atmosphere.
I feel like this song was probably the most, not the most we've collaborated, but I'd say maybe the most fun we've had collaborating.
Yeah.
Because like, this was...
I chopped the shit out of this one.
Yeah, because like, he would chop it and then send it back to me, and I'd be like, I get what you're doing. I'd chop it and then send it back to him, and then he'd change his vocals depending on that. He'd send it back to me, then I'd change my riffs depending on what his vocals were. And I felt like the most like fluid we'd been in terms of just like fucking with each other's shit.
Yeah, 100%. I remember doing the like changing and repeating the down 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 down. Like I remember going in there and just being like.
We spent a bit of time after that trying to work out how to get, because then I'm sitting here going, hey guys, can I have some stems please? All I'm getting is MP3 bouncing and you two chopping files back together. I'm like, okay, that sounds sick, but how do we actually do it in a session?
Yeah.
Which we definitely, like, there's something about the demo ones that were very cool, you know, so we had to find our own.
We're a demo band. We always
First
DIY,
instinct.
first instinct.
First instinct is always the best way to be, but Yeah, I remember chopping that. And then that also had a few different versions as well.
Yeah, because it had the Northlane breakdown. Because I chopped his breakdown to be like
Off beat.
da 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 da
Yeah.
da 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 da, and these guys are like, those are Northland breakdowns.
Yeah. Shout out Northlane.
Shout out Northland.
It was one of their songs. It was almost the breakdown for this one. I gotta highlight this. I'll just play the bass, so it's root note, but I love the vocal stacks in this chorus.
So can I just check, is everybody's Ron's phone still
Like little shit like that, like that's just not standard harmony shit. Like that's you really chopping, doing some cool stuff. Is it this one, man? Let's see. There's so many layers.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
If anyone wants to, if anyone actually can see my screen during any of these sections, they go, "Why is it so messy, unlabeled, and not colored?" From
It's our fault.
nah, from memory, I was on tour and I had 6 hours to send a mix. Because it was during.
We were on tour as
We were
well.
both on tour, and it was like, it was like, if I'm gonna submit a mix for this record, I had to do it in like 6 hours. So nothing's labeled. It's like threw into the session. There it is. There'll be something here. I want to hear this real. That's my favorite part.
That's my favorite part. And it's only on the left. It's so funny.
I don't know why, but it is.
No, it's because I was doing. I have this really bad method of pressing record on random tracks and just doing whatever. And I only did it on the left, but there was something about it only being on the left that was cool.
I don't know why, but it just.
It was
so
hideous.
fresh.
No, it's like what? Yeah. Mates thinks it's a low one too.
That's the cold sound of that part.
First good song I saw.
First and only.
Yes, true. Is Mercy a part of this?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Probably. Nice.
The rim clicks.
Sorry about that.
Sweet. Obsession?
I wasn't overdubbed whatsoever.
He really did.
Really played it. Alright. Obsession. I definitely remember.
You did a lot on this one, huh?
This was probably the best I've worked.
Hey, turn off the video call, man. I can't.
Oh yeah. I have to let everyone know.
You copped an L on that one, bro.
Yeah, everyone hated me for turning the video call down in Obsession. that's my fault, but it's actually was my personal preference because I always hated it. I was like, I just wanted to hear the guitar lead in that section and not the video call or whatever it is. So I just turned it down and I'm like, yeah, let's do that.
Can you explain what the phone call was?
No, we can't. It actually don't solo it either because we'll get copywritten.
Type shit.
Off the record, what is it?
Off the record. I still see a red flash.
The original demo, I had the idea for like some sort of vocal part, and I literally just like YouTube to MP3 crazy ex-girlfriend like phone call, and it was like the first one to pop out.
We were
And I
going to
just
get
downloaded it
Kenzie
and put it in.
and or Maz to do it, and then we just never did it.
Yeah.
I remember everyone being like, "You're gonna get done."
I think it was just us saying that because nobody else noticed.
I thought it was the label said that.
No, I'm pretty sure it was just us like freaking out, which is kind of valid.
Yeah.
But
Could still be valid. We don't know.
Yeah, don't put this
Cut
in.
that out.
I definitely remember just suggesting, because I think you guys were pretty apprehensive at putting Obsession on the record for obvious reasons. But I think we kind of just looked at it and we were like, it's too good of a song to be not part of a body of work.
shut up.
I think we were also like, we can't write a better shoegaze song right now.
Yeah. Right,
So,
in that moment it was like...
In that moment. Yeah.
In that moment it was kind of one of those things where it was like, we've got to put it on the record. And so then the way of doing that was obviously... We retracked everything, drums, guitar and bass. You did a few retracks of live shit that you and Cage would play.
Yep.
The only thing we kept was the original vocal performance.
Yeah, I did CBF doing it again.
Yeah, that's the only thing that we kept from the actual song, which I think with us, for the, I guess the public to know, it's like when there's a song that's already got quite a big fan base or like popularity that people know, if we were to change the vocal performance too much, it's a complete redo of the song.
And I would have done it inherently different.
We didn't want to redo the song. We just needed that song to be
Mixed in a way that was
mix the
familiar.
work with everything else, and you know, I really like the mix. I know a lot of people like the old one. They're both great, but it fits on bodies now.
Yeah.
So that
So did you read track vocals for this? Not at all?
Did you not listen to the song?
I came back in at the back end. I just wanted to confirm.
Alright, well
that
the
you-
front end was him saying I didn't retrack the vocals.
Sorry.
Keep it in. Now Freddie Fazbear.
Goat song.
What is it? Oh, right. Do we have to listen to it?
Say it.
Do we have to listen to it? I guess.
They don't have to.
Are there any parts that you want to go over?
I would say this was probably the first song that we collaborated vocally. Remember? We sat in Cage's studio and we really did this chorus together. Because there's a couple of different ways to go about it. The story of Thornhill is us finally learning to collaborate.
Type shit.
And Mercy was probably the culmination of that years and years of process. Did it work? You tell us in the comments. Yeah, I could skip the song on this actually.
I mean, yeah, goated song. I think that chorus is all time. To be honest, I'm allowed to say that because I had no part in writing it.
Fair enough.
What else do we do?
What's up, folks?
Yeah, sorry everyone, but I just wanted to hear this.
What a lead.
I wanted to
straight
hear this and the synth more than the phone combo. I always loved this.
up. This is the Juno, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was before June.
Oh,
Pretty sure this
before.
is like Stock Logic and just like a flanger.
Oh, I thought this was the Juno that we did here.
No, this was the original.
a big bell? It's a heavy fish tank.
Yep. Hard to break.
Hard to break. Probably good news, really.
Great news for all fish owners out there. Shit is not breaking. I know.
I mean, do this as well. We should have done like this. Oh, I do it.
Was it new
Okay.
drums?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I think that end breakdown section was one of, if not the only section we've ever felt out in a room together as we were writing it. That was in the studio in Manchester.
London.
Yeah, where we did
London.
Viper Room and that together. And we needed to end on something big, and we were just fucking around with Maida actually on a drum kit and me actually playing through like a stack and just like vibing stuff out together instead of it being on a computer.
Rock shit.
That was fun.
Rock shit. Felt cool.
Beautiful
That's-
studio.
That's Obsession. What's after that?
Crush.
Plush.
You don't have it,
Crush.
probably.
I mean,
Maybe.
Crush, I was definitely an advocate for fucking making sure that was on the record.
It's true.
At first, I felt like I was one of the ones pushing it. I was like, bro, this is so like...
I was apprehensive.
Yeah.
Because I'd never written before for us, and I was like, I don't know what to do here.
I just remember hearing it and being like, yeah, this is sick.
I like the chorus. The chorus was cool.
Let me see
Crush.
let me see if I've got the...
Surely not.
I definitely don't have individuals because
We could bin it.
We could bin it.
Fuck, this is a long clip.
yeah, maybe we skip Crush. Or would you like to talk about Crush?
You can talk if you want
We're
to
gonna
talk
talk
about it.
about it. We just want to play it, man.
Yeah. Because I'll see if I
I can just play it underneath. I'll just fucking drop it in.
Ooh.
Yeah, little post edition.
I would have the
I feel like you'd have like the bounce of the original one and then just the master of the final one. Because Jacob did it at Cages and then sent it to you.
yeah. Bjork. It was called Bjork. for
Yeah, it
ages.
was
Yeah.
cool.
I don't know if this was like. This definitely wasn't the first demo.
No.
Because
There's
this
been
was.
no vocals. This is probably like just what I sent you.
And then that would have slowly turned into.
Yeah, there's like 3 separate vocal tracks, all with different speeds of delay.
I just always loved how cool it felt, choppy. It was like Imogen Heat vibe, kind of just sampley vibe. I don't know.
Yeah, it was massively. I was really into that Vespertine album by Bjork at the time. Hence the demo name.
I think I went very, I was thinking Radiohead vocals. It's the first time we fucked around with the merch and stuff too.
No, I think there was like one final bounce before we just let you tracked vocals properly and Cage mixed it and then just sent it to me to master.
Well, I had to write the rest of it
True.
first.
And you did a rearrange as well, I think.
Nah, I just added a second verse and a bridge and a chorus and
You made it more.
Redid the chorus drums.
yeah, and I redid a couple of the
Yeah.
instruments and stuff. He made it a bit more R&B.
Yeah. And then it obviously turned into this.
This is all freestyle, by the way. I had no idea, no lyrics. I went to Cage's, I freestyled the whole thing.
Type shit. I always remember that being a strong hook. And if this song didn't work out, I was going to see if we could use this chorus over a heavy song.
My brother loved this one too. He was always singing it. I really like the drop into the second verse where it like removes all the prod. It just feels like interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, cool arrangement.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of a sleeper track. I think people have to look for it, but then when they find it,
I think you have to be into this sort of music to like it.
true.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people that would listen to like the rest of the album would be listening to like other heavy stuff, other metalcore.
I always love that throw. Shout out Cage. He makes the dark ball.
Hey, if it wasn't for all the work we'd done on the side for Vicious Stuff, we wouldn't have been able to do that.
Yeah.
Because he'd nailed a lot of like the vocal chains that we use for it.
For that song.
Yeah.
Under the Knife.
Fuck, what? This was a slog, bro.
Is this Lush?
Yeah.
This,
Yeah,
yeah, this song initially had a very different riff to what it landed up with.
Two different riffs.
Very different structure entirely.
What was that? I feel.
I just love the.
Yeah, I love it. I do wish we had like a some sort of
We
pace.
should have put a tambo.
Yeah, something.
What do you reckon this layer is called?
Cage likes Linkin Park.
Well, this layer is called Idiotech,
True.
and this layer is Linkin Park. This one's got amazing BV layers.
Yeah, I went hard.
You
on
went
the
hard on
BB,
this one.
Your features. If that moment is right, I'm your.
If I knew the names.
Would you notice me? But your resistance has just silhouette.
Is that snare thing again?
Yeah. Double, I'm so used to
It is. It's
double
weird not feeling the double.
And then we did, I think, that octave thing again here. I feel like the bass gets...
That section. It's like another example of feel like we always like showing like the same parts in like a different light. It's like the chorus thing you were talking about before. Happens in Tongues, happens in Early Ever You. That verse is like pretty much same vocals, same production layers. It's just like different chords and root notes, so you like hear it differently.
Yeah, you feel it differently.
I love that.
I feel like we try to do that pretty much as possible.
Probably
on, like, all
too
of our
often.
music. Yeah.
I think it's good.
No, we love it.
I do. Even just like, yeah, these like even just that. I could listen to just that. Really nice chords. I remember you toying around with chords for so long on just this whole album process. Always playing nice chords and finding different voices for stuff. Yeah, I love that. We're gonna highlight the harmony at the end. I love that. I have to highlight that.
Highlight this part too.
Week 1 of successful kick. So, the main synth, your analog synth that you brought down,
Korg, yeah.
called Minilog, and this was during the first week of pre-pro, so we had all the toys and we were feeling really like energetic and stuff. But let's try real hardware stuff. But the best sound is this textured harp-esque sound. You just playing.
So like on the launch pad, you can set like certain scales. So like every button becomes a part of the same scale. So I just like, I don't know, roughly figured out what it was, and then literally just like button mashed the whole thing. That's what that texture is.
And it's like so perfect.
It's
like
perfect.
Such
And we just put like
such
a
a
little,
way to end the song.
a little shimmer. We put like a shimmer delay on it for the trail.
We got one more song.
Oh, relax, alright? We actually have 2 more if we reverse, yeah?
Oh, true.
Well, that's on another computer, so that's not happening just yet. We'll still do that, but I'll swap it.
Murcia.
I feel like I should press save soon.
On the screen recording.
Screen recording this, but I got we're 2 hours in.
Yeah. So it's like an extra hour of chit chat that has gone down. See how long is this album? Like 48 minutes or something?
Yeah, long.
Something like that.
We haven't even listened to full songs. How are you going to cut this up into usable online content?
I don't know. I'm thinking of just putting out like a fucking raw, unfiltered, like
Oh no,
2-hour clip on YouTube.
Oh no.
Nah, I reckon like it like a 50-minute clip for like the real nerds, like the people that really just want to like.
Dive in.
I'll get rid of all the fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
But definitely for people that are like, yeah, keen. I'll give them a long version.
Yeah,
then
the
I'll just
YouTube
throw this into like. This is stuff that you can do that pretty much takes long form content and finds bits and makes anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright. The album closer, formerly known as Barbecue Shapes.
Yeah.
This has a fun story too. I feel like this wasn't almost.
Scrapped.
Yeah, it wasn't. How the fans got it isn't what was almost meant to be. You can talk about that while I piss. It's my turn to piss now.
Damn, I don't even know where to start. Because we initially had just like a very different kind of slow, simple album closer, but we didn't feel like it was enough. It was just a bit like one note, a bit like monotone, which was like a cool vibe, but it didn't feel like a good enough way to kind of wrap the album.
It was 2 songs, wasn't it? Barbecue into Till Dark was the mood, but we couldn't figure out
No, the-
barbecue.
Barbecue, like, prelude into barbecue is what that is.
Okay, so we had barbecue prelude, barbecue shapes, Till Dark. The only part we liked of all of that was the prelude,
Yeah.
and we made that into a song, which is For Now.
And so is the prelude the intro to this?
That's the intro to the song that never made it.
Oh.
Yeah, so there was another song that was very like, kind of like Fontainesy, like kind of Roman holiday-esque, like that kind of like, I don't know, cruising sort of drum beat, and it didn't really feel like us, but there was like some cool parts and some cool chords and some cool vocals. And I feel like we could never get that song over the line, I think, because it didn't feel super like natural, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Didn't match the identity we ended up
Yeah,
coming to by
especially
the end of the process.
for the rest of the album. So then, I think the same chords from that intro from Barbecue Shapes, I just like picked and played slower with like some synths, and that was Barbecue Shapes like Prelude, which is now the start of For Now. And then we ended up just liking the Prelude more than the other 2 like basically finished songs, and then just made a whole song based around that little guitar and vocal, pretty much.
Yeah, but we didn't finish the song in time, so we had to get mates to just play random rock beats at a certain tempo.
Yeah.
And I stitched it together.
So can you go into that, please?
So we were at the end of the process. This was like probably the last song we wrote, and we're still trying to figure it out.
It's like probably the last moment of tracking too.
Oh
right?
yeah, because we wrote the chorus together.
Yeah.
The last vocal day.
Last vocal
we
session.
had. So we finished some of the instrumental, some of the parts, but Maze was already in Sydney. Similar to Only Ever You, we were like, ooh, I don't know about the tempo, I don't know about this, I don't know about this. We can't commit to anything. So this is the tempo, or like the BPM that this song is in. We need a verse 1, a verse 2, and a chorus with these sort of beats. Just give us whatever.
Different variations, like
Yeah.
open hat, closed hat, crash, no crash, these kicks, different kicks.
This-
We
you
essentially
essentially
got to make
sampled.
loops. Yeah.
Yeah. And then because that's all that song was ever going to be. There was never going to be like a crazy breakdown or like proggy part in there. It was just always going to be a cruiser. And so we basically fleshed out the structure here, and then once we got Mater's drum stems, we just kind of glued it all together. So it was cohesive.
And then I came here and did all the vocals with Sammy at like, what do you reckon, like 5-6 p.m. and we were like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of
It
here.
was like almost first takes kind of vibe. It
yeah,
was like, alright.
I wrote lyrics on the spot with you. I remember.
But then it was like, I don't know. This song's one of my favorites.
I've mixed emotions about this song. Actually, no, not mixed. I don't like it. We wanted Mercy to close the record. That's what we needed.
Yeah.
But we didn't have time.
I think that was always the thing, 'cause we were talking about track listing and how many songs and...
Because we give a lot of shit about
Yeah.
track listing.
That's one thing about you
Story.
guys. The whole from day one, you were always pushing to make sure it felt complete album-wise, that there was, you know, tracks. Okay, at one point you were talking about doing like a 15-track record. Or
We
something
still
like that.
talk about that.
Yeah, and that's like...
Double album then.
Yeah, you
1
wanted
minute.
you wanted the content, you wanted the you know, the weight
Yeah.
on the record.
It's like the flow. I feel like we hold so much weight on like how an album flows.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a movie soundtrack. It's like a capturing a moment or multiple moments in cohesion, but
Yeah, and, like organizing that like push and pull of like when we want you to feel like
Yeah.
certain things.
when it's time for a break, when it's time for a palate cleanse, blah, blah.
Mercy was probably just the perfect album closer that just wasn't written at the time the album was due.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I don't know if people realise that like you wrote Mercy out after the album was done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you want people to know that, but
No, I don't
Yeah.
care.
yeah, it was
I
like
think
that.
we're. I
Like
mean,
just
I don't know if I can say it, but I think we're putting out like a vinyl with Mercy on the bottom.
oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Exclusive. Ah! I still love this song. So, and there's something about the end that does beautiful things to many people. Many people. Jeez, where's it start? Not for a while, clearly.
This is my very bad.
There was one time I wanted to, Joe, when I was toying with for this song and might have been the OU, like the rock songs, was changing the snare to a low snare
Yeah.
for these sort of songs.
You're never gonna win
I was
that.
never gonna win that. The vibe was there.
I wonder how the tubby snare would work with the.
Tubby snare on this song could have been
Piccolo?
cool. Is it not already?
This was a grind, this vocal day. It was
Yeah.
bad. It was this and Only Ever You.
We left the hard ones till last, unfortunately.
This was a big skill issue.
Sounds great. You can't hate
I was
this.
happy with
You
that.
can't hate this. And we brought this back. I don't know if people realise that we brought that back, or they thought it was Jim vocal, but Silver, our favourite chorus are from Silver. It's Silver, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same key, isn't it?
Yeah, same key. Same key, same vocal sample print. That just became the
Even
motif.
Oh, sorry. The last chorus, like the last chorus of this, is pretty much the exact same chords and the exact same timing as Silver. It's just because it's the 5 on the bottom to the 8 to, instead of the 5th power chord, it's like the major 7th on the 6th.
There you
So
go.
it's just like changing it into a major or minor.
No,
Whatever the other one
major
is.
6.
Yeah. There you go. That's a cool little bit. His vocals intentionally modulated so they weren't dry. I remember that.
Old Cherry demo vocal.
It's my favourite part on the record. The harmony is my favourite.
It's just such a like. It's a song here.
We were sitting there being so gassed up.
Well, because that end part was purely instinct. Every decision we made was just like,
Go.
let's do it right now.
We have to record it right now.
And you were like, you have to call it for now.
yeah.
I remember that.
That was my favorite part about just like, you wait that entire song to get
that.
on my endless for now. And
Yeah.
I was just always like, oh my god, that's amazing.
And I'm not a fan of calling songs a lyric in the song.
In the song.
It's not, like, it's definitely not something I do often.
But
This one was, I think this one made a lot of sense.
I love this song. I really love the production in this song as well. It was really beautiful near the end as well. A lot of really nice stuff going on just for that end section.
It's like its own song.
Yeah.
Like Dido could fucking sing over top of this.
So I think if we kept when it goes down. Really beautiful. I love that. I've cried many a time listening to that song. That's for
Dope
sure.
shit.
Oh yeah.
Dope shit. That's
Yeah.
what it's meant for.
Mm.
And it's also a running meme through OG, Thorn, and crew, and my girlfriend. I don't know about you guys, but whenever anybody says for now, you just have to say
For now. Every time.
Every single time.
I actually, in the last like 6 months, I don't reckon I've. If someone says, yeah, just I'll do it for now, and then someone will be like, for now.
Baz does it, just unprompted.
Unless we're all hanging out like too much. Like our group is like.
Our group does hang out.
Our group
quite a
is
lot, so.
saying that because we're the only ones who understand what's going on with
Yeah,
them.
that's true.
Hey man, that's Bodies.
Yeah.
Aria winning album Bodies.
Yeah. Hey, couldn't have done it without you, man.
Sheesh. No, that was what a record.
What a process. Probably the funnest we've had writing music so far.
Yeah, and I think that translates live. I think this is probably the best we've felt about playing these songs for this long as well.
Agreed.
It's only been like a year or so.
I think by now we would have been like, oh, I headlined Australian tour, playing Bodies again, but we're like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Did you feel like that after other records?
Every
Yeah.
single
Big
week.
time. Almost every other release.
I would say within 6 months we're like, fuck this.
So you felt like you'd kind of play, say, Heroin for a bit, and then be like, alright, we're done with this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, a little bit. Just like I think we figured out what we didn't like about those releases.
Really quickly.
Yeah, faster.
Yeah. Because this time we went into the record with those like ideas of like, okay, we need pace, we need movement, we need to care about how the crowd feels and what they're doing and how we connect with that and
Yeah, I think we've said this a few times in like other like interviews and stuff, but I feel like because Heroin was a record we wrote in lockdown, it was all sort of like separated, and then by the time that we were able to tour it and play it live, we sort of figured out that it felt like super slow and it was super like vibe orientated, and it's
it was
different.
hard.
It's or especially for you. But that's not the same like energy as like a live show, especially in like a heavy setting. Like you vibing out in your bedroom listening to something moody is a very different. Like we don't want to feel that every night for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
We want to just like have fun.
we like the ability to feel that if we
Yeah,
want to
for
feel
sure.
that. But I think having this as a backbone of like the set for a long time probably
Yeah.
feels pretty good. Plus like playing Nerve, I think it's the first time we've ever felt like a good band. Like we've been on stage, we played Nerve, and we're like, we should do this. We can do this.
I still feel that every night.
I
Every,
still
every
feel
night that song starts, I'm like, fuck it.
Especially on a support.
Yeah.
Support
Yeah.
it like Good Things when we played and we weren't even supposed to be there. We played Good Things. I mean, you were there. You played it. Even in Sydney and Brisbane, just ending on the dan to seeing like the dust tornadoes of the circle
Yeah.
pits. I was like,
It's a great feeling to play that one live. I mean,
it's good BPM.
it is. We love our BPMs here.
We love our 115s, 150s.
Cut.